Hey tubes, what's up? Well, thank you so much for tuning in today's awesome vlog. Today, if you're curious on what I'm doing today in my room, basically I'm going to talk to you about this old GE refrigerator we had for 10 years. Basically, we had sales people come out, try to fix it 5 times, and he couldn't figure out how to fix the problem. The issue is the refrigerator is very old, and I'm tired of putting parts and money into a 10-year-old refrigerator. Time to get a new one. We did buy a new one, but the seal around the new one didn't want to seal right. But basically, I want to show you what the old refrigerator looks like. If you're curious on what I mean, the food goes bad very quickly because you have to shove everything towards the back to keep cold. Okay, if the freezer goes, the whole refrigerator itself basically just dies. But let's go ahead and show you the old frickin' refrigerator. And my parents are kind of upset because the new one didn't quite work the way it should. But that's okay. He went back to Lowe's to figure out some different models and different things. But let's show you what the old fridge looks like, shall we? Here is the old stinking refrigerator I was explaining to you guys and girls about. This thing really is a hunk of junk. It keeps turning around and spoiling food, basically. Let's show you what I mean. This is the freezer, and you can kind of see it's nothing in there, except for ice packs. And are you curious? This is a GE branded refrigerator. And it's a pretty nice one, but it's kind of dying on us, like it normally does. But here's what the inside looks like. Food! No, not really. But we don't have enough food to feed us, because the problem is this controller up here. Alright, see how this back here basically kind of travels the air down through the whole refrigerator? Okay, if this is not working proper, you can see we have it set on 4 to keep everything cold, but the problem is we have to push everything towards the back to keep cold. But like I was saying before, if something goes wrong with the top part, the bottom of the refrigerator will not work. You see, this is a new part. You can kind of see right here. This is a new redesigned part. But here is the ice maker. And yes, we do have ice packs to keep the food cold as well. But yeah, what can we do? And it's new. We have to get a new fridge. Here's what the things on the doors. Of course, what it looks like. Poor thing. Oh well. It's old anyways, that's scrap. What can you do with the old fridge? Curious on what I'm doing, I'm actually in the kitchen and my sister's over here making cheesy eggs, basically. But let me explain about the warranty. Yes, we had an extended warranty on this system. We also have a sales home warranty, and they kind of suck, basically. He came out, fixed it 5 times, but still couldn't figure out what the problem is with the actual refrigerator itself. But what do I mean? The food will spoil if it's towards the front. You have to physically push it towards the back. But let's go ahead and show you what I mean. Alright, here is the old GE fridge. Basically, it's all black, you know. Still a good refrigerator, but it's spoiling food. Basically. Not too bad of a fridge. I can feel it's not even cold. It's like warm. Everything's like warm in here. Okay? Sometimes we gotta figure out what the problem is, but you know what? Time us to replace the 10-year-old refrigerator. And you kind of see here's one of the vents here. This is a cooling vent here. And it's one down below here as well. And basically, we got our own stuff in the fridge as well. Just some random food, like we need to eat And basically, we have kitty's food, dog food, and now too. And of course, here's what the top of it looks like. Okay, this whole thing is a piece of junk, poor thing. But yes, this is a redesigned pult. It's not the actual original pult to this refrigerator. And the same with this pult. This is a redesign too. It's not the original pult for this old thing as well. Oh well, time to get a new one. Alright, food is very expensive, just for us and also for your pets as well. Anytime you open anything, it has to be refrigerated, like your milk, your cheese, your eggs, your meat, your cans of cat food and dog food, because it has to stay cold. But basically what's happening with the refrigerator, basically, it's spoiling the food instead of keeping it cold. It's been repaired 5 times by different technicians, but couldn't figure out the problem with the actual refrigerator itself. Remember, the freezer is the freezer, but it blows all the cold air down from the freezer down to the actual refrigerator itself to keep your food nice and cold. Now basically, my parents are kind of upset by this because we're constantly spending money on food for us and also my pets as well, my dog and my cat. But basically, I hope we get a brand new refrigerator because I am tired of throwing away spoiled food. Because once it's spoiled, you cannot eat it. Your pets can't eat it. It has to go down to disposal. And that's basically the end of it. But when you're on a very tight budget, it's very hard to continue to buy food because it will spoil like no tomorrow, basically. We've been dealing with this 10-year-old refrigerator spoiling food. And that's why my mom and my dad said we had enough. We are going to go out buy a new refrigerator. But again, hey, things happen. Things break down. But yes, 5 technicians, different ones, came out, but still couldn't figure out how to fix the old refrigerator. And again, the more parts, the more money you put into an old system, old refrigerator, it's just no point. Just get annoying. But alright, if you guys enjoy this channel, please hit that subscribe button. Leave an awesome comment down below. Please like, please share. Peace out. We'll hopefully see you in the future vlog. Catch you later. To all my wonderful fans. And keep happy.